Oh, what happened here?
I don't understand.
They reworked this for the school.
Yeah, they built a roundabout.
Very nice school.
It was.
I gotta cut that board tonight and paint it.
Look, it's Gateway Elementary School. In Gateway, they have a lot of schools. They have a Pow Pow or a Cherry Playground.
Just a dead car.
Oh, it's not bad.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to giving him all his merchandise. We'll see. Hey, you put that on the internet?
Yes.
So, how many hours do people have to watch?
4,000 watch
I mean, honey, when they pull up our website, are they watching a movie?
picture. It's like a movie.
Are they watching it from start to finish?
It depends on the viewers.
You're not answering my question. You know that. You don't understand my question, do you?
I don't.
In other words, if I want to watch 2 minutes of it, can I?
Yeah.
Okay, does that count as a viewer?
Yes.
Now, is there time?
It's-
I don't know. I don't understand.
It's better you drive. Understand?
Well, Bubba, if you don't know what you're doing, I know what I'm doing.
Maybe he is a new driver. No, we are. Yeah, that one, Temburidge. Temburidge. The password is in your phone. Isabel live here. Temburidge. Community under surveillance. Warning. Gate closed after each vehicle. Completing vehicle with damage investigation. Temburidge. usually the people in her have money because these villages they are
Oh,
big houses,
9875.
but they are not a millionaire. You need to have money to live here. The gate is already open. We are going to the house of Isabel. The houses here is nice and big. This is a gold community. I think the price of the house here is 500,000. Lots.
I wonder if I could have gotten to it going the other way. Yeah, I could have.
This is the house of Isabel. We are going to go. She wanted to sell this house and transfer to the other state. So we are in her house. Let's tour her house. This is Isabel house. It's beautiful. Okay. This is other room in Isabel. It's beautiful. And that one is the room of my son. So that is that. And this is the restaurant of Isabel. Look. I didn't know that I have a scratch here in my face. When we are in the shop, the wood falling in my face. There is a shower. It's beautiful. That is the cabinet. I think there is some medicine. It's nice. I like the design. It's beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yes, here I am.
Oh, you know there's another one there that I wanted you, I couldn't reach. You don't have to do that. Just put it in. I couldn't reach. So take a picture.
And then she got a blog going. She's trying to get 4,000 views.
I have a bump here. That one is beautiful.
Let's see here. Well, Isabel, we're going to miss you on field service. I said, we're going to miss you on field service.
What's the matter?
cutters?
My what?
The pole cutters? Yes.
Oh my god.
And I guess the pressure washer?
Yep.
What are you going to do with that refrigerator? You want to sell it?
I called them, I wish that you came over here, I told them it was a job. That's too bad.
Mine's about 40 years old. You want it on garage? You want it on?
Yeah, she wanted to sell this. I will go to the room. Oh. This is the other room. It's nice. Here's the shower area. This is the second house that I live in, Sarah. It's beautiful. Father's room. This is long. And this is the closet. It's nice. I don't know where's the light. Yeah. It's nice closet. Here we'll go inside in the swimming pool. This is the cabinet. And this is for the shoes. Isabel shoes. This is the Isabel shoe room. And this is master bedroom. Isabel utensil. This is it. Where are they? Excited to see this one. I don't know how to go up. But they have a swimming pool there. Yeah, that's the outside. They have a swimming pool there. But I don't know how to go there. I don't want to ruin. I don't know how to get can't enter. I have to go out. Oh no. It's outside. I don't know how to go out. Or maybe the other door. I don't know either. But that is the outside. In this area we are going to the garage. I love this place, but this is a lot of money. I can't afford. It's nice. This is the restroom. This is the laundry room. That is the garage. That is a car.
Yeah, you got a lot. Bye, going rest.
Yeah, Aleta, we are leaving now. We're going home. Very nice houses here. It's nice houses.
And this is a village.
The church. The people in here have money, but they're not rich. But they have money. We're going out the village.
I might just go in and paint that board.
Tembridge.
I'll cut it. I don't know. I should cut it. I don't have time.
That's 7-Eleven. Gasoline station and store. In the Philippines, it's only a store. But here, 7-Eleven is gasoline station and store.
Is accused of taking $40,000 in bribes in exchange for votes on a development project. What can you tell us?
Well, this really was stunning, and it's been stunning, you know, to have 3 of these situations this year on city council. We've had council manager form of government for almost 100 years, and there had never been a council member arrested and charged with a felony crime. Sittenfeld has a different view of this thing, obviously, but he was taking bribes in exchange for votes on a development contract, but money was going into a PAC that he was kind of building slowly to run for mayor in 2021.
What about the other cases? 3 council members total have been arrested and charged. 2 of them are Democrats, one's a Republican. Are any of these cases connected to each other, or are they all isolated?
Well, they're pretty much isolated, except for the fact that the Republican Jeff Pastor has been indicted in the same development project as P.G. Sittenfeld. But in Pastor's case, he is accused of pocketing the money, as is the Democrat Tamaya Bernard, who was arrested in February and pled guilty to 1 count in June. She is actually to be sentenced tomorrow morning on her count, but they're not related. It's part of a very large FBI operation. The U.S. District Attorney of Southern Ohio, and it's may not be over yet.
Yeah, well, and just briefly, I mean, we're in a moment now in the United States where Americans are struggling with trust in government. How is all of this going over with the people of Cincinnati?
Well, it's not going over very well because we're just, people in Cincinnati are just not used to this. This has not happened. City Council has acted in a silly manner before, but never in a criminal manner, and they're used to that. But they're not used to this kind of thing, and people are not happy, and it's disrupted the mayoral campaign for next year because Sittenfeld was the leading candidate.
Howard Wilkinson, we're going to have to leave it right there. Thank you for your time.
Okay, thank you, Peter.
Well, and before the pandemic, a lot of us had not heard of Zoom. You can believe that. But since March, the video conferencing platform has skyrocketed in popularity, connecting office workers, families, and friends. But advocates for people with hearing loss say that Zoom hasn't connected everyone, and that's because Zoom's basic free video plans don't include real-time closed captioning. That service is only available to regular users for a monthly fee. Hearing health advocate Sherry Eberts is trying to make the service free for everyone. She's founder of the online community livingwithhearingloss.com. Sherry, welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
And how are people with hearing loss navigating the pandemic now that so much of our work is online? We're doing things remotely, we're not face-to-face, and often our mouths are covered with masks.
It has been a very challenging time for everybody, but definitely for people with hearing loss during the pandemic. As you mentioned, masks really take away our superpower of speech reading or lip reading in face-to-face conversations. And then on video conference calls, it is nice that you're able to see the person, but it still is very difficult to really follow conversations. The poor audio is usually a factor. Internet connections are sort of spotty. And especially if there's multiple people on the video conference call, it's hard to know where to look, who's speaking. It's definitely a challenge if you use lip reading to augment your residual hearing.
Sure, can you, because Zoom has become so normalized for all of us, can you kind of just walk me through what a typical Zoom call might be like for somebody who has hearing loss?
Yeah, a typical Zoom call for someone with hearing loss is really tough and stressful. So you dial in early and you try and set yourself up so you're in speaker mode so that you have the largest possible picture of whoever is going to be speaking. But, sometimes I'll connect with headphones to really try and improve the audio. But it's a very difficult situation. People have different audio quality in terms of the way they're speaking. Sometimes people are cutting in and out, and the image won't match their lip movements, and it won't match the sounds of their words. So it's very difficult to follow, and really captioning was a very simple way to make that all go away. If we had captions, then it would be much easier for us to be able to follow the conversation and also to participate. It's hard for us to want to jump in or to share our thoughts because we're not sure what's been said. And obviously there's a lot of trepidation about looking silly or repeating something that someone just said. So it's definitely a stressful situation.
So to that point of captions, that's the solution. right? And you wrote an open letter to video conferencing companies in the spring, soon after the pandemic broke out, Google, Microsoft, Zoom, and you asked them to make their captioning services free, because now you can pay for them, right? I mean, what became of that letter?
Well, it really was amazing. So, like you said, in April, I wrote this open letter, and I was amazed at the uptake. People with hearing loss really felt that it resonated with them. And someone suggested that I turn it into a petition. And so I did. And after about 5 days, we had 6,500 signatures. And I was pretty excited about that. But now we have almost 58,000 signatures. And if you read through the comments on that petition, you can see what an important issue this is for people with hearing loss. And Google pretty quickly moved its automatic speech recognition, or ASR captions as they're known, out from behind their paywall for everybody. And I was thrilled, and the hearing loss community was just thrilled. And about a month or so later, Microsoft did the same thing. And Zoom really has been the one to lag behind, and their platform is used the most often, so it really is the most challenging for people with hearing loss. And Zoom has very high quality ASR captions, but they are currently stuck behind a paywall. So if you don't have a premium plan, like a business plan or an enterprise plan, which costs about $200 a month, you're not able to access these captions. And I find that very disappointing.
Well, we reached out to Zoom to see if we could get some answers as well, but we didn't hear anything either. But walk me through this technology.
Standard of captioning is something called Communication Access Real-Time Translation. So I dare you to say that 5 times fast, but we call it CART. And that's where a live transcriber types what's spoken in real time. So there's actually a person there, but technology is rapidly catching up, and now there are a handful of these very high quality automatic speech recognition options. And this is where the computer just listens to what's spoken and is able to turn it into a written format. There are a number of different companies that do this. And I believe that Zoom has partnered with Otter, which is a company that has very high quality AI, and the accuracy is very, very good, and very good, especially for more personal communications.
I mean, that sounds complicated. So what do you say to people who might be listening to this and respond with, well, you know, to get a live person there to transcribe your conversation, that takes a lot of effort, that takes a lot of time and money. AI, computer-generated captioning, that's got to be complex. You should pay for it. What do you say to them?
Well, what I say is that you would never build a building, right, and include ramps, and then ask people in wheelchairs to pay to use them. And I think the same thing holds for people with hearing loss. In this case, the captions are ramps, and the captions exist. The ASR captions exist, and they're behind the paywall. But I don't understand why we should have to pay to use the feature we require for equal access.
On your petition, many signers described the alienation that they felt when they're not able to fully understand what's being said in a Zoom meeting. I just wonder if you could talk about the emotional impact of not having this resource, because from what I already know...
That's absolutely right. And the lack of these captions on Zoom calls has taken a
Hello, this is Dan. Hello.
Hi, this is Linda Davis from Debt Free America. Well, the reason I'm calling you is because after the economic shutdown, the FDCA is actually eliminating consumer credit card debt completely. So, would you be interested in learning more about this program?
Tell me what you're wearing. you're going to watch this trip? I can understand if we were in the Philippines and we're on a boat going to a remote island, looking at the food spread.
Threats by only monitoring their credit, like their info for sale on the dark web. Learn more at lifelock.com/NPR. And the Museum of Science in Boston, providing pre-K through grade 12 engineering curricula from We Engineer to Engineering the Future, with teacher guides, storybooks, kits, and...
Okay, if y'all don't know how to maneuver this, I'm going to take it. Go.
Hello guys, thank you for